and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to yet another episode of the Black Kings and Queens Frequency with your host HR, the messenger. This is with Money Plans, JOBY.
Wagwan.
Makafiti leo.
Fancy.
Even though tunaanza the new month.
Yeah.
For you, I know. For you, I know.
God.
For you, I understand.
I was about to remind you. Like, did you forget? Every day. You guys are not breathing.
I think this is the first.
Everybody should know.
The past 2 days on my socials, I'm like,
I know, right? A lot of
everyone
people,
is new
Virgo season.
Like, man.
Yeah. It's like we're always loud. Yeah, you'll definitely know.
Mm-hmm. Happy new birthday month.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, man.
25.
Shush.
we never say our ages. At this age, it's just 25.
I don't know who says Jimadem Wakelekea, almost in their 30, they always keep on lying.
25.
25. Ama ukipita 25, you're gonna be lying about it.
I know, me tangu nifike 25, me niko 25. I'm just 25. I'm just going fine now, guys.
Yeah, me next year nitaanza kuambia ndani. How old are you? I'm 29.
You can't because for men,
for
men it's good if you're in your 30s.
Okay.
I feel so. Yeah. When you say I'm in my own body, looks.
Is that your impression?
It's always. I don't know why it always comes like that.
For me, it's the lips.
Yeah?
It's the lips for me.
Yeah, but how are you?
I'm good. Yeah. Joby looking fine as well.
Thank you.
Loving the new look. I'll see you.
Yeah, I've been telling. I'm so fascinated with people with short hair.
Oh, no.
I can't. I'm sorry, guys. Let me tell you, me, my mama, I think I look good because my God decided, Shimani, this is one thing I'm not giving you. Hair. Nakunyima hii.
You struggle with hair?
Oh,
your soul has been like that?
My whole family. You don't have hair. That's why everybody I think is in short hair. No, my atuna hizo
Sasa mbona una force issues? You embrace the...
Sasa unaona lazima ni force. Sasa imagine mimi nakuaga hivi like hadi siku hizi. Mimi niko naenda salon natoa na kwa saa hiyo. What?
Yeah?
I can't manage.
Yeah. Okay. I'm good though. I'm good. Thank you for asking.
Are you?
Amazing.
How's your weekend?
My home was it was chilled. It was chilled, but kila mali naenda na mbona kama umao.
Walai.
Yeah, man.
It's the new. It's the new Mau.
You feel me? But I'm happy to be. Actually, some of my fondest people are born in September, so I love September.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
And it also happens to be my parents' anniversary in September.
Nice.
Sasa ngori jina kwaga M-Pesa.
Budget.
Naumiaga.
Aki tafadhali usisawe chat.
Hakukumbuke.
Na
bado ndo wa kwanza.
I'm 20th.
Damn. Cause 20th, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th.
Oh my God.
30th.
Oh my God. Everybody.
It's all good though. Much love.
You're saving for us.
Tefin too is September.
Tefin is also
September.
My mom.
September when?
9th.
9th.
Actually,
Tefin is a Virgo.
Yeah, you can tell.
Yeah.
I knew it. I've seen behaviors. Behaviors zingine nasema hii ni Virgo.
Virgo energy.
Yeah.
Man, crazy.
Yeah.
I was invited. I don't know if I can say this on air.
Yeah.
I was
Because we
invited.
know.
Which is it?
I was invited
Yeah.
for a BDSM thing.
Okay.
And the organizer, she's a Virgo. So she's calling it, I think, celebration of the Virgo hose. Yeah, man, so, you know. Wachana na pande ya BDSM, mimi naongelea Virgo hose.
Hapo kwa BDSM aje jar. This guy was invited to a BDSM thing.
Yeah.
What is that?
Business.
Oh. Walai?
No.
And I'm like, which is that? I don't know. Hey,
but I like, moving on.
Okay.
I like, you know, that term, Virgo.
Virgos.
Virgo.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, but happy Virgo season.
Thank you so much.
I'll see you. Kabisa, man. Joby had a topic for us today. Ingine
Yeah.
chungu.
Manze,
Oe, kidogo turushane mikono.
squeeze
kabla hata
tukwambie
tuingie
kuna
on
vitu
air.
online screenshot. Tujue watu wanapitia
I
huku
know.
nje.
Yeah.
Help people who are going through shit, you know.
Right?
So today we have an amazing topic. Quick shout out to everyone live with us on TikTok, on YouTube, on the website, on the radio. And for those who shall be catching this on a replay, give us your reviews and comments
Yeah.
on this one. So it says, it's two ladies who are having a back and forth conversation, and I went through the comments. Also, you are crazy. And she started by saying, "I'll never be a mother to choose a man over. I'll never be the mother to choose a man over my children. Those are the worst type of women, in my opinion." And another one says, "My husband comes before my children. You will never be the type of women. You'll never be the type because y'all will never be a wife. Of course not." So the argument is.
So we have two contending opinions here. And obviously the couch of beautiful ladies chose their stance on it.
Yeah.
But for the people here, what is your stance on it, Joe?
Hey,
Come
my children come first. I love you. I really love you. Because I feel like this is based on I'm looking at it in a
Two-way.
Yeah. With if either I'm with this man from the word go, we're married, now children come in, or is it a man who comes in my life when I had already had children, you know? So either way.
So it's your stance either way.
Either way.
Both sides.
Yeah. Either way, the kids are present. So the focus shifts literally. Like it's literally more about the kids, especially at a very young age. We know, and we're just having that discussion on a lighter note from the back office. Like, watu wakisha come, like unless you have a partner who's there for you, just kukusaidia usiku akilia, kumbeba, nini. Majority of the times is the mother's doing all the work.
Yeah.
Like ako hapo kumnyonyesha, kuensure ajachokiwa, nini. Like you're the one who knows and tries to understand how the life of these kids is all about. Dads are present, we're not saying that they're not present. Those who are present, to be specific, but they don't really, especially at a tender age, play that much of a role where the mother is the one much more required. So hey, the kids come first, honey. You know? Yeah.
Oh, personally, I'll go for the kids because at the end of the day, listen, babe, you're my life. You're my everything. But at this point, we were not born together. At this point, we are not related. At this point, I'm gonna choose my kids because my husband can go make other babies. You know, my husband can go marry another girl.
So can I.
Exactly. But my babies will never come from another woman.
Exactly.
They'll just come from me.
Even his kids can only come
Exactly.
from him.
So the conversation, there's a problem when it comes to, I believe the problem starts from conversation of choosing between. You should never be in a position because first and foremost, these kids belong to both of you. They come first in his life, they come first in my life.
Sure.
You should never be in a position of choosing between your kids and your husband. And your husband has no right to ask you to choose him over his kids. That is
And why we choose it?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Why
You
we
should
choose it?
never be in a position of choosing between. If it was like choosing between probably maybe ingekuwa husband that choose between the wife and the mother is something different. But the kids where these are equal, like this is my kids, these are your kids, we love them equally, right? We are not supposed even to be having a conversation of choosing. But if that comes, probably might be life and death. Let's say you're being killed, right, or something. Then you'll just have to choose your kids.
True.
Yeah. I'm sorry, that is just it. But it's never
okay.
supposed to be a conversation.
Yeah.
And I feel like a man who would actually want that doesn't love his kids. And if you don't love your kids, you don't love me.
But now this is the women now having this argument. It's
Exactly.
not even the men.
Exactly.
The women saying, because kuna moja ko like, hey, my husband comes first before the kids because y'all will never be a wife first, you know. and which I'm trying to understand where this is really coming from, because I've seen relationships, and we've spoken about this a couple of times.
Yeah.
Majority of the couples, once they have children, they forget like
something shifts.
what really brought them together for you to even try build this family you're trying to build. It's our presence, you know, whatever activities you used to do to keep the relationship fun and all that, zote zimestop. Like, I think this just goes back to all that, literally, you know. Yeah.
Okay. For argument purposes, I went and searched for more men and what men think. But before that, there's a woman here who says, I'm a woman, one divorce and many therapy sessions later, I realized a couple should always put each other, not the children, first. Children thrive on a sense of security. When their parents are in a loving, committed, stable relationship, the children will blossom. So by prioritizing your spouse, you in turn contribute to the well-being of your children. Interesting.
Sikatai una prioritize your spouse, but to what extent yenye unawalinganisha na mtu huyu? If
So she gave an example.
Like for example, me I prioritize after my kids is my husband. Even if you put my family member, you know, after my kids, I choose my husband.
Let me give you all an example. It's your marriage, it's your anniversary that weekend, and your children wanted to go to Zanzibar or Disney. What do you do?
I go with my husband. It's our anniversary. We'll go to Zanzibar with the kids later. Exactly, yeah, definitely. It depends with the situation at hand. Kama nilia kuliwa niwezi unaambiwa tunaua bwana kama watoto. That is the only way. That is the only way we can have this conversation.
Okay, that's true. But you see, when that happens, I think as a man, you just, the women and children come first.
Utasema tu bana niue. Unaget as a man, I'm expecting you to do that. But but wewe ukikuwa selfish, eti hapana mimi ndio nichague nitachagua. Nitachagua toi. Unajua, but you're not supposed to be in that position. As a man, I'm just that's what I'm saying. The only way that will make us have this conversation, if one is about to die, if it is a matter of death, probably giving your body organ or something. For one to survive.
Okay.
Exactly. Such kind of situations, but not it fights or CG travels or CG what. And I believe somebody who puts you in that position, because I feel like that's what is supposed to love his kids that much. Unajua, anything comes, his kids come first. Unajua.
So you feel it should be the same for the husband as well?
The kids and the wife.
First, and then the wife.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel it's supposed to be reciprocated.
Shout out to General Mosquito for checking in. He's saying Jambo.
Jambo.
Nobody uses that here though.
I used it a lot, man.
Yeah?
Man.
Listen, General Mosquito, whenever you see me on the show, don't be jamboing me.
I know.
Just be like, yo.
Niaje.
Niaje.
Sounds older.
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
Inaka jambo. Jambo sana. Habari gani? Give those
you
vibes.
saw when Kina Chunks, your group on it. When they came to the airport.
Jambo. I know.
What is this,
I remember
bro?
in primary we used to get our guests over kwa airport. Tunawaimbia. Jambo.
Mama Maua. With flowers.
I know.
It's so older.
Shout out to the general as well.
I know.
We are talking about a scenario where a woman said she will never pick her husband over her kids. She will always prioritize her kids when push comes to shove. And I think it's such an interesting perspective, because for many it's, I think, the opposite. Because,
For real?
yeah, when we're talking about the extremities of it, we will choose the wife. Let me give an example.
Okay.
As a man, your wife or girlfriend or fiance is pregnant and is about to deliver. A delivery. A complication happens.
Yeah.
The doctor comes and is like, yo, it's either wife
Who do you all pick?
or the kid.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pick the wife. We can always make another kid.
For real?
Respectfully. For me, yeah. I'll be like, the wife, like, I'm not saying F the kid, but I'm like, the kid comes, fine, you're good. But I want to corner na kumbuka tu.
Like mom. Yeah. True.
And a man said that he's been married for over 30 years and he can't think of a single time when he had to choose. My wife wants me to be a good dad to her kids. My kids want me to be a good husband to their mother. We're all of the same thing.
And that's how it should be, literally. That's how it should be. But that's what I was saying. I think it depends number one, where you're coming from. Again, this just takes us back to the kind of family you're also raised in, and the beliefs you have. Like we were speaking about the Kikuyu women, CG, is how they believe, unlike other women, But going back to this, because I'm trying to understand chenye wada amesema wa kwanza, no, wa pili, I'll always choose my husband because y'all can never be a wife. So I'm just trying to go back to again understanding where people do lose it in the middle of having children, even losing themselves. I've seen women who watajiachilia, you know, you no longer want to be that good looking woman, you know, I'm a wife, I'm a mother, you know, umejiachilia too. And then now when the husband actually starts cheating, you know, you think he's the problem relationship before you started dating.
Do you think it's fair for a man to expect that? Like you got a kid and then I'm like, yo, after like 1-2 years, I'm ready for
yeah.
Like, come on,
I feel that a man should.
Okay.
Because I don't believe there's any man mwenye anataka kutembea na bibi yake mwenye akai poa. Like you want to who want to be good looking. Hata when you wanatembea na wenye wanakaa venye wako, they love them the way they are, but
wakiulizwa.
Wakiulizwa, it's not like they don't respect how their body has transformed in after birth, but wakiulizwa, they really want them to. If you can go back to that Kayang, because I love seeing some old videos of old people when they talk about their relationships, you know,
hey, you are paying.
What is it that you liked about her? No stories or people like, wow, he still has that vision, or she still has that vision of him being a young man, and it's still attractive. Inamrudisha tu bado kwake over and over. So I feel like for women, if you maintain that, it's good. It's not like a man is not gonna cheat, and I'm not saying that all of them men cheat, but try kafiti, you know, make him feel like, you know, you can be grabbed by anyone too. Yeah.
What do you think, Shmali?
First and foremost, when I look at you, when I meet you first, I see.
It's visual.
It's visual. Cindy, before you know who you are, I am like, this is my type. You know, my type is first. I still believe my type is like you like first before even you got, because if somebody is not what you'd actually be with, or who you'd actually want to, you'd not start that conversation or let it at that point. So everybody you've ever been with, at first you were attracted physically, you know. So I still stick on that, because
physical? I don't think it's physical.
No, like you'll know the first time I see you, I will let the conversation flow. The first is seeing. Unajua, because Joby, I'll know you after only seeing, and I'll let the conversation. Una get what I'm trying to say? Like nitaona kwanza, so Kenya nitaona itanibamba, and then I'll let the conversation flow to see where it can get. So even the person who you fell in love with, uliona, ukasema, oh, I can work with this. Unajua, or this is what I like first, is of physical, and then knowing the person comes. And then now, when you've already known the person, you'll be in a position of, hey, this is now somebody I can be with. So it's still first physical for me, number one. So I still believe in a man, or rather, after even you give birth, I was attracted to seeing you first, and I want that. So at a certain point, you should definitely maintain your body.
Okay.
And you know one thing about Africans, we naturally have it. Even if you definitely have that baby tummy and stuff like that, if you go to the gym few months, it's gonna come back. You know, so because we have it in our genes. So si ati kitu yenye itairudi. Ukitaka, if you put in work, itarudi. So I still believe you can look as fine as you want. You can still get your previous body. I've seen people who have, I'm like, uko na mtoi, utalipita wapi? And the way you look fine with flat tummy and stuff, you can't even tell umsamaza. Unajua, so I still believe you can get back there, and it's very possible, because men are physical again. Ataenda aone yaseme sawa amenona, aone huyo aseme, and then so tu kila kitu unajua, so kuwa tu kila kitu, like be that, be what he was attracted to.
Okay, that's interesting to hear from ladies, because I saw Pierce, he's an actor. He's acted as one of the James Bond. And you know, ladies man, because you know James Bond, that whole thing. And then people saw his wife, and respectfully, the wife is,
Pum pum.
pum pum, and it was people are comparing how she was looking before, and she was
fine.
bang, but then she gave birth, and he was defending the wife. It was like, hey, I fell in love with her. And falling in love with someone means falling in love, knowing they go through changes and whatnot. And majority of the comments were from men, and they were just like, nah, fuck that. See, I in the gym, I in there. So I didn't really see ladies comment. That's why I wanted to know, like, from a lady's perspective.
Yeah, because I feel like also as ladies, it's Nisawa, it can, and I feel like most of the people who talk about, listen, most of the people who talk about history of bodies, wanakwanga men. I've also noticed when it comes to mostly body shaming and stuff, I don't want to say ladies don't do it, but unaangalianga comments, inatokanga kwa men, it's from the other gender. I think, or maybe the society has made it much of the is in the eye, the beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. So it's the other sex is supposed to define if you look nice or not, but it's all crap. But at the end of the day, I still believe even that man, that's why men were commenting, it's not that he doesn't respect the fact that you've given birth and you have this new body. This is somebody who has loved you. Regardless, he can still love you with that body. But if he fell in love with this body when I was young, why can't I just maintain it and get back to that? Atakwambia, you look fine. Try and work. You see, I've seen this men, even if they see their women like are working out kidogo, they'll always encourage you. Continue doing it because they want you to maintain what they saw. Ajakata, Nisawa, you're embracing a new body. I'm loving you, whatever, with the new body. Try getting into the body that you fell in love with. Because at a certain point you'll be so big, and then this somebody is gonna meet a lot of people. Unataka kuniambia all the time atakuwa nakumbuka the fat ass body at all. Not in a bad way.
Yeah, we have this section of men who see beautiful women and they get you, like they pursue you, they get you, umekuwa wake, and the intent is for you to uzae, ukae kwa nyumba, kufiche. That's why I'm asking, do you think it's right for them to demand that? Because kuna men wenye wakiona jobi, wako like, she's fine, all this, let me get her pregnant, alafu just aribike kidogo akae kwa nyumba. Anizalie watoto wa supu, akae kwa nyumba.
That is a selfish man, number one, because he's doing what just pleases him. She's either is running, he feels like age is passing by, so he wants to settle, have kids, for the picture of the perfect family, and of course for the picture of the rest of his family, how they're gonna be, or relatives, friends, company, whatever, I feel like that is number one, a very selfish person, very insecure person with his life, to be specific. And then you're denying this woman, this is why I go back to that video of what if majority of the women are just in marriages, and if they were given the opportunity of experiencing better, they would walk out. That is the version of literally a woman who, if she got an opportunity, should walk out, because this man is not only being selfish and cheating, probably, kwa sababu watu kao mimi nimeona, and I've seen it with my very own even father. Like, I feel like that is the type of woman he got, and apparently pia yeye ameamua tu kukaa hivyo. As much as you could hear sometimes I go like, I don't even hangi out, like, you don't even push for it, you don't act like you're really interested about it. It's always a one-time talk, then you lay back. You're supposed to whine about it because sababu setu msiana do, akona do. He can spoil you, he can take you out. Setiana employees when zamshikilia kazi, it is always super busy, as much as he's busy. It's you not like demanding. Exactly. And that's why we go back to what Uda was saying. You need women who actually are motivating you to also do better. The discussion we're having, like, women should also have partners who are, or men should have partners who are trying to motivate them to be in a better space. So that man is selfish, insecure, denying the lady so much that she could actually be achieving in life, not only as a mother, as a wife, as an entrepreneur, whatever she could do with her life. Because the role of a woman is not, again, what the Africa society has portrayed. You're supposed to just give birth
and cook
and be a wife. You're supposed to be more than that. You're supposed to go out, become an entrepreneur, venture in different things. Again, maintain the same things you had in the first beginning of a relationship. Keep it fun, you know, such kind of things.
Okay.
Personally, my thought about it, I feel like this is somebody who married for the wrong reasons. Number one, because you're married to put somebody at home and to have kids. You're marrying for kids. You're not marrying this woman because you wanted it. You know, you're not marrying this woman because you wanted this woman. You loved her. Ulikuwa unataka mtu akukaa akuzalie watoto warembo, so you married for the wrong reasons. Number two, this is a controller. You know, this is somebody who controls you, because kama nataka ukae tu home, acha Zaya kalie tu home. Huni mse mwenye anataka ufanye vitu anataka. You see, like, runs, do whatever I want. Because once I already put you there, kazi ni kukaa mimi nitaleta, weka tu home, wanaume wengine asikuone, usitoke nje. What if this woman has beyond that? You know, maybe she has goals, maybe she has dreams, maybe she has things she wants to venture in. And then, you're doing that. So I believe that is, for me, is I'm marrying for wrong reasons, number one, first and foremost, because you don't marry somebody to keep at home. First, marry this woman, marry your best friend, marry somebody who you like, marry somebody you want to travel with, marry somebody you want to spend time with. Don't marry somebody because now I feel like I'm 40, I need kids, I feel like I'm 30, masazi megonga. When we were young, we didn't have phones. Hatukuwa na phones. So, kwa hiyo esto, there was just few people with phones. Na zilikuwanga hizi ziko na aerial. I don't know if you guys saw them. So my dad and mom could travel even for 3 weeks, even for a month. Tunaongoja siku atarudi. Like, we just sit.
You don't know.
Wameacha food, wameacha kila kitu. You know, and by that time we were 3. I was the last born. My brother and sister were not yet born. So I remember walikuwa naenda, man, niko like, so atarudi siku gani? And then one time they call, like, even after a week, they use the neighbor's phone. So jirani akuja, mzazi anakaa kuongea na nyinyi and stuff like that, you know. So I'm like, man, be with somebody who would have the best time with you. Even after you get kids. Unajua si eti mtu mwenye mtaa eti hasa mshaza mama kaa tu sijui nini. Unajua hadi umse akikuja kukaa later kwa like, me have enjoyed my life with this person and I've dedicated my time now to sitting with the kids at home. Unajua, but also don't ever forget why you guys were together. It always goes back to foundation. What was the foundation of your relationship? To an extent mtu anataka tu hakukuwa hapa na mapenzi. Ukiangalia mtu anakuambia weka home, usi mtu alikuwa anakupenda. Eti wanaume wengine sikuone wewe niletee tu watoto warembo. You would have gotten a donor.
Surrogate.
Or a surrogate. Like, really, it would have been that easy than taking somebody's life.
The reason I'm saying I saw that with my dad, and me, I'm not scared to say it. It's just the truth. Shout out to you, maybe, if you're watching too. My dad he was a controller, like, and I knew it the time my stepmom was pregnant, and I think he didn't know. He didn't know she was pregnant. I think maybe alikuwa ngoja the right time kumwambia, but it was slightly visible, slightly invisible. Was it kama ni tumbo or not? So she woke up kwenda Gikomba kubai nguo za umtoi because ni boli imejificha. Kwenda Gikomba jamwambia because he doesn't know. I remember it was on a Saturday and gone for tuition. Kurudi, my dad is mad. Mtoka wapi? Ulikuwa na nani? She was beaten.
What?
Like, beaten.
Wait, so she wasn't allowed to leave the house?
You have to say where you're going.
Okay.
You know? Because also, where did you get the money? Alikuwa na save. No, she was up top of a woman mwenye alikuwa na save sana. Like, sasa kidogo ya angechukua hata ya lunch jinyume ata save. Kwa sababu, msesi mtu atatoa pesa. But eti ana. He has the money. So, I remember, nimetoka shule, I found her crying. She's bleeding. To a point where kwenda hosi ilibidia amwambie endo sema umepigwa na waizi. It was that bad. And she's pregnant. Umepigwa na waizi. And I was like, are you really gonna lie? I was so shocked. You really gonna lie?
Things women do for their men.
You know, you really gonna lie because of this guy. Mimi nikimajika vile alikuwa ananichapanga alafu na imagine amemchapa na kona ball. You're supposed to be arrested. You know, this is beyond crime. Kwa sababu alikuwa amefurauso, akona injuries kwa tumbo. Like, she looks disfigured in the face, literally, kwa sababu ya kupigwa punch.
Did she lose the baby?
No, apparently no. So after all this umse bado ana cheat because I used to see akona tushungwa tu kwa kazi. So that's why I couldn't introduce him.
Kwa nini?
Ujui nasumbwa. Nika side piece kayanga.
Mimi nashika moto. Niko like bro, so kuna bibi kwa nyumba. How many wives do you want to have by the time we're growing up? You have
how old are you when you were seeing this?
I was in primary class 7.
Damn.
That's a grown person.
Unajua what's up.
Yeah, and then I had stories of what he had done to my mom akiwa boy pia. Akiwa boy yangu. But like, nah, this is just you, you know? This is just you, and I don't know if you'll ever change, but apparently he's changed.
Well,
but it takes mpaka ugro. I mean older uko like hakuna watoto sana niangalia, hakuna tudem tunaniona, niko like we have kids who are now the age of what unakatia because
something that usually happens is if someone was a messed up parent, they're usually the best to the grandkids, trying to like make them. You sure notice?
I don't know.
Yeah, like
Really?
I doubt.
Aliputesa.
I doubt it.
It happens, not all the time, but
Yeah.
when like wamezeka, they're feeling guilty, they're feeling now I am mature enough to admit. They won't admit to you, but they'll try, you know, with the grandkids who like mbona uko unafanya hizi.
But you know, if you are like a messed up parent, even like your kids keep your grandkids away from you. So I feel like you become lonely at a certain age, and that one moment you have now reality na kuhit. So you're one moment like lucky enough upate mkidi atakuelewa like maybe mtoto wako mmoja like watoto you're trying to show that love, but they tend to run away from you because why would I go home and I have like a mom who or a father who's gonna be stressing my ass out or stuff, and why would I put my children in that? You know that trauma follows you, and even it can actually even affect you as a parent.
Yep.
Unajua unaweza pata hata uju kushow your love kwa mtoi wako because you never got that love as much. Unajua, but you can actually change the cycle.
And that's why you should
But it takes a lot of time. It takes because it follows you, man. You find even problems with your partners, even that it is really, really hard to change because we always say mentality ya mtoto is the strongest. Hata I remember we used to study this course ilikuwa zinaitwa aje? Kulikuwa na units, right? Sasa kulikuwa ingine psychology. So psychology of the kid. Walikuwa natuambia mtoi psychology yake iko juu sana. And an example that you can make if you're learning a new language, the kid will pick it grab fast. Right now if I have to learn French, I will take like even years just to know, you know. But mtu ukianza kuongelesha French at that word, ama atakiwa na mboch wako ni Mkisi. When unashtukia mtu anaongea Kisi as the first language, you know, you wonder because their psychology is very, very strong. So at a certain point can you mefunza mtu, that's what they learn to know, and it will actually affect in every perspective. Ataona tu kitu kidogo, and then your kids are a replica of how you know how you actually raised them.
Yeah, the parenting style.
Exactly. So if you did that, it becomes hard for them unless a partner who is like really mwenye ataenjoy hizo vitu na atamfunza and willing to learn. But most of the times it becomes really hard. Like, no, if you have somebody who loves you, then
I'm
be
saying
patient.
the person now who's patient and loving, kuna times pia uko like, hey.
And that's why there's that foundation. Inafai kuwa strong.
And to iterate what you said, and let's not even talk about marriage, even in relationships. People get into relationships with people they don't like. Wachana na love, you don't like them as a person, which is nuts.
Really?
Yeah.
And you're in a relationship with somebody who pisses you off.
Money, take away liquor.
Walai.
Alafu si story tunasema gapa, alafu stima amekam sema umeenda wewe na kuja kwako. You guys have like a weekend.
Nimekuwa na tabia mzuri.
Yeah. Hey.
I'm getting into my feminine.
That's some good stuff.
Yeah.
But you guys have like a weekend planned out to chill and take away liquor, take away drugs, take away whatever. Alafu KPLC wafanyile. How many people would survive the entire weekend?
It's hard.
Not a lot of people, because you guys either mkiwa pamoja mnashindaga mmelewa
Kama
kwa simu or
TV.
there's always Wi-Fi, there's always background noise. There's all kukinyamaza tu hivi you guys now. So, the weather.
How have
Ruto?
you been?
That's true.
Nay, dunia. I know.
true.
You know, and it's
Yeah.
crazy because when you get with someone like that who you like, because we forget, kids come, you raise them, they
They go.
leave you, they go.
If you remain with this
Yeah,
person for
man.
life.
And if you're lucky to still be together, if you still don't like them, man, it's crazy.
I mean, the only, if you want to test that, when you're together, just stay away from your phones. Stay with your, like, same to this weekend, I'm
Singing,
switching off.
social, singing,
just
TikTok.
even switch, it's
Yes,
our time.
yes.
And then also it goes back to the foundation HR.
Mhm.
Have a relationship with somebody who's your friend.
Mhm.
Unajua rafiki yako hata inakwaga vibes. Hata kama kuna stima, unasema uko home, hadi mimi nimeboeka home. Kuna stima kwa kozi, acha nikamtulie. Unajua you'll survive with that of your friends without lights and anything. So make your partner your friend, somebody
Yes.
who you can have a conversation,
Yes.
somebody who can play, be interesting. Sorry, I feel like also this digital life and digital loving is just kind of really digital. It's not real. Sometimes it tends to be like, I don't know if you get it. It tends to
It's
be like
fake.
fake.
It's all it's a fake.
Yeah,
scenario.
it is a fake for real, for real.
Me, I came to learn the hard
Somebody
way.
that
The hard way. These couples who always post each other,
Mm.
they will be friends. Ukishajua what happens, you're like, what? Yeah, kumbe
A lot.
si, you know, kumbe si.
Haikuangi hivyo. And then what starts on social media will always end on social media.
Haha, say that
That's
again.
just it.
Where?
What starts on social media always ends on social media because you're trying to prove to people a point.
You're happy.
The moment you know, let's look at it. If I want to take this selfie now and I just put the camera on Joby like this, you'll see atafanya hata hivi. Let me acha nikae
like,
vizuri.
ngoja.
Ngoja. Unajua hata utaanza kufanya hivi.
Like yours.
And then after mtu ashafanya hivyo, tunarudi back to how we were. I know.
Someone is like, yo, kila mse, alafu akiacha kila mtu
anarudi kwa simu yake. Unaget? So it's just digital like that. It's just real on socials, but on the real life,
Yep.
it is not. So you find a lot of people are surviving with that because every time they go, let's show people we like each other. And these people are fighting, they've been quarreling, they've been having like really bad issues. But that one moment tu wamepata ya ku-step out, wanashikana mkono, as if you don't do those things at home.
I knew, well, we're still friends but separate because waliachana. This couple, super famous, wakienda out, like, let's say we're doing even a group thing for lunch. Yo, kila kitu ni angles. Food imeletwa, moro anaenda kukula, ngoja. I smile, afu anapewa, take me, hivi anaangalia. No, tena, yani you're like, hizo ndo picha tunaenda kuona. Na ukiona you're like, oh.
Man, I know.
And then wakiweka simu chini, hata waongee.
Ani hadi hata watu hapo for flowers.
Brother.
But also I read something.
Me, I use you.
I was reading something.
Literally, it's business.
I know. I was reading something venye kinaivu waliachana na the guy, right? So the guy's like, sijaipata mapenzi for the past 5 years, nini, he ranted, right? So I saw somebody on a comment.
I was big for him.
Yeah, it's so bad. Not. And I don't know why. Right now you find it's men who are talking a lot. Sioni mademo kwanza wenye wana break social media. Ni maboy ndio wanaongea sana. So pia ukiona mwanaume wako ako huko social media huko, he's a weak one, so much showing a lot, you know. Survey from what we've seen. But somebody wrote this on the comment. Kwanza relationship is not only about love. You saw this relationship had a lot for you and that's why you stayed for 5 years. Mtu aliambia kulikuwa na vitu mingi ulikuwa na benefit. First and foremost, you guys being a couple, mlikuwa power couple, so that was beneficial to you in a way. And then also as a brand, it increased your brand. Mtu akasema your career wise, money wise. So you stuck for 5 years for those reasons, not for love. Hata kama uko unapata your love. So it got me back to thinking, do people really love themselves or people are there? People really love each other. I'm not talking like
I'm telling you. What's another love?
Because from that I was like, come to think about it. Hawa say wakiwa pamoja, this to make money, this to do this, it was beneficial. The relationship was beneficial.
And they understood like it's
so
I think it was Jana nikisema people are doing now everything for TikTok, to be specific, yeah. Aesthetics, mara sijui tulienda wapi, but this is all for numbers. It's not because utapata labda hata walikosana hapo mbaya, something went wrong, you know. It's all literally
sharing
for
that
showing.
thing online is crazy to me. Like I saw someone dissect, he was teaching a bunch of videos of creators. Alafu ana recreate, so you take his tripod ana click record, alafu anarudi nyuma analia alafu anakama anaangalia bado anaendelea analia.
Oh my God,
I'm like, this is what they do.
It's a lot, man. This hata wewe tujaribu tu. Mimi nilikuwa na I used to love doing these videos za kupika. Man, siku rahisi.
Unaweka nyanya umesahau. I know.
Zingine nilikuwa nafanya peke yangu. So, nimeshika hivi. I niko like money.
The trick is to not do it.
And then najiuliza sana naambia guy, hizi ndio watu hufanya, na imagine mtu anafanya hiki tu kila siku kama job.
Imagine.
It's
performative, it's hard work.
It's hard work. Because on the reality una hadi kitungu yenye mtu anakataga. Sasa ndio ndio kutafuta chopping board. Mimi ukataga TV ndani ya sufuria.
Presentation.
I know. I'm like, oh my God, in the reality this is not what happens.
Wash your corner. Wash your cubes. Black pepper. Garlic. Everything.
It's not easy, but most of the time nachukua tu cubes unarushaga hapo. Au weka.
Au pimi. Unasikiza ancestors wanakwambia imetosha.
Saturday nilijaribu nikakumbuka nimeweka nyanya sikaleka.
The secret.
Niliwaambia nimekula nimeshiba by the ilikuwa tamu.
The secret is to not do it alone. The secret is to not do it alone.
For real. Yeah. And then you see that somebody's work.
Wow.
Now, watu wako na kazi. Kuna content creators. Ishimu hao watu, by the way. Yo ni kazi. Putting in work, that's real work. People just think work is just physical.
Ati ku record. Hey.
It's not just record.
It's not. There's a lot. Details ni ndogo ndo. And now sasa imagine mimi nikizishika sioni hadi ni perfect. Sasa wale wenye tunaonanga angles nakwambia
sipata kitu
alafu realize siku record
nilipita hivi.
Hi guys,
that feeling has happened with me so many times. When you start alafu unasahau kitu
tuna nayo. I mean too, a couple of times, man. I'm like, naanza hii yote, nenda record yote hadi mwisho. Umeenda kukoroga ugali, ulishakula na ukachimba.
Hata kupiga picha.
Hata nina picha by the way.
Ude. Nishaona amepost sana imeisha. So, like I followed, I'm like, empty plate. I'm like, yo, how did the food even look like, bro?
I'm so sorry. It's not my fault. It's not. I tried. It's not easy. Shout out to content creators.
No, it's not easy.
Guys.
And it's funny because, especially when you like get behind into doing videography and angles, even when you watch a vlog, it seems so seamless, but you're like, so anatoka kwa gari akapima akarecord akarudi wakapita akapark akarudi
ama mtu akamfungulia akarudi wakamfungia
sasa pia kupata mtu wa kukurecord unless atakwambia kama si brother yako or your friend who's really effing with you. It's so hard to let people like who are convincing record here. Kuna shit za kufanya
alafu unamkasirikia kwa zaifanya
kitu hivi kaniko kwa akili yako sio hiyo
mimi nataka kukula
amechoka. Alafu imagine mimi nafikiriaga like sasa ama vloggers wanasema okay it's Wednesday alafu after some time so this is Thursday morning, niko like nilishaamka mtu wangu. Nilishaenda ni saa to. Na mama amejoin.
Shmani, the crazy thing is Shmani, you wake up, you set up the camera.
I know. You go back to bed.
You go back and sleep. Give yourself 5 in your head. You count 5 seconds. You stretch. You come. You do it 3 more times because that was not okay. Yeah.
I know. Because ya kuamka is something else. I'm like, umsali amkaje na kamera. Oh my god. Kumrecord. Ameset akarudi. Akaekapo karibu na nini ya brush meno. Oh my god.
Mimi hata hizo I don't mind. Ile ya kuamka ndio atukumedozi. The camera just happened to be good.
Oh my god, it's too much. Oh, shout out to content creators.
Like,
digital life
morning,
is crazy.
guys.
I know.
Hope you guys.
Kwanza wale na makeup.
Ameamka asubuhi.
Ndio wewe na shine na lip balm.
Wow, mimi. Video ya YouTube ya kwanza ndio muone.
Wala la hivi alafu.
Nimeamka niko na lashes juu.
Ulilala for seconds.
Yeah, hapana. No, like I woke up and started recording. I had gloss lashes.
Oh, ulilala the previous night like that.
Glossy kutoka. I woke up.
Unalala na guys.
Sit nasema wenye unaamka unadumeka.
Dana Maro.
Aesthetics.
Jima nenda na makeup.
Manyafu sweat kwa ushanda gym. Utake kwa nyumba. Hadi kama unaweza toa hiyo wig tupe tu kwa bald.
Bana toka workout looking crazy.
Oh, you guys wanafanya tu. Niajo anafanya.
But that life is crazy,
that life is crazy, man.
That life is crazy, man.
Hey.
Imagine mnafika mnaelekea hapo hata vile mnasema.
But isikue point yenye Joby. Sasa hiyo at least ikue ukifika hiyo point kia you have a videographer but sit ya kuamka.
Yeah.
Unajua at least
but before ufika hapo lazima
ya kuamka.
Lazima uanze peke yako.
But news but ona.
Oh, yako ni shida ni kuamka.
Unaona naweza shikadi kama uko job ama uko that is normal. Hadi Kenya tunafanya. I still believe.
The thing is, when you view it, the average viewer does not think ati mtu aliamka aka. So it sells a story. Like think of it like an average viewer. Ukiangaliaga, you rarely think saiki kijamaa kiliamka.
Mimi nafikiriaga.
Yeah, but like for the average who's never held a camera, who's never edited, they're just like, okay, nameamka mapema leo.
Oh my god.
It sells a story.
Oh my, but Joby, whatever you're saying it tunafika hapo.
Yeah.
I this is my mind thinking. Even if tuko hapo, even after tunafika hapo, because ukiangalia the same people we on the line with, I believe we are doing the same thing. It's only that they are famous. Unajua, it's only that they have those numbers because the same videos we post, the same thing. So I still believe we are just on the same ni venye tujafika hapo. Na hizo zingine zenye zitakuwa sasa ni watu watakuwa anatupiga. But everything that we are supposed to be doing, that is just a preparation. Nothing is gonna change. Yeah. So
I think for me, my only issue is people being too personal. Yani,
the personal one.
Yeah, me honestly, you're like, and that's just my opinion. I don't want to see how you sleep with your partner. Bedroom. Come on.
I know. I find the house tour too old right now.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a house tour now.
I know, right? It's crazy.
And if I've seen people do house tours, but
our fiki bedroom. But usifika hadi point house tour.
Yeah.
Man, I know hadi also mtu anajua kwako. Man, TikTok is crazy. One day I saw this on live. Nimeingia sana job venye naingia unapata tu moja ako live hapa. Naona comments mbele hapo siku wako. Wewe. So, alafu nikasema nao watu wanajuaje hapa siku wake. Mtu akasema haukwangi na gypsum. Yani these people let people in their lives so much. Exactly. You know, and that's where the problem comes. You've let alafu unajua Kenya hadi usishike mkono na uanaweza trace tattoo ni HR. Wataipata wataiweka hivi. So the moment you let people also know that, I do believe when don't let watu sana, even as a public figure, you can reach at that point. We never see. Shout out to Waire.
I love Nasty C's quotes. He says,
Churchill.
I only allow you to see what I want you to see.
Exactly.
You will never know anything I won't allow you to see.
Exactly. Unajua, and it's not that they're not celebrities. Mbona wako waifanya ustua? Mbona wako tuonyesha venye na travel na mabibi zao? Mbona kutuonyesha watoto wao? It's not that they didn't get that fame. Yeah, it's not like illegal, by the way.
I feel like let the kid get 18, then they decide they want to be in the limelight.
Exactly.
But
it's supposed to be
illegal.
Kid
is 3 years old, akona Instagram account.
3 years ama tajazaliwa. Hajazaliwa. Mtoto amezaliwa 1 day old anajibu. Thank you mom for giving back. What are you saying, a child? Huh?
Nikumnaomba.
Comment.
Anawish mzazi happy birthday.
Thank you mom for giving birth to me. Uko crazy ujaona? Oh my god. Alafu akona istingo ya hi guys, so and then there has to be a ceremony for showing the kid's face reveal, which has to be big, and then they're like, so this is the face of our baby, guys. We didn't want him to put it on social media, but right now he will be actually advertising for Vaseline. But you know, we still don't want it. I'm like, are you kidding me? Why are you doing all this face reveal? Why are you showing us your baby?
Something else I saw, and I had people complain online. Just as we continue, stop inviting adults into children's birthday. Sherehe inakaa ni kama ya watu wasawa kubwa, watoto hata wajibambi, nyinyi mko maji. You know, you're sending kids to sleep early so that you can drink and have fun.
Yesterday I was watching a movie. It was a birthday of a teenage girl.
Yeah.
Ilifika 9 p.m. watu walirushwa upstairs. They had those. I was like, that's fun.
Sasa nimepata wengine kwa butchery juzi.
Na sio wacheza the whole day. Si ni sasa za kulala.
No, ilianza kitu saa 8.
Na kwani watu hulala saa ngapi though?
No, I mean like the adults came from asubuhi. They've been drinking. Watu wa mambo nini mlale sasa tunaendelea. Unajua kuna ile be like watu wanalala afu kila mtu endeni home. Ni tunaendelea hadi asubuhi.
Okay. Guy, mimi nimeenda bash fulani. Nimeenda bash fulani ya Mtoi.
Na si ya Mtoi.
Last month. So nimeenda hii bash. Bash kwanza wamealika couples na watoi wao. So it's like a vacational home. Unaishi huko ndani huko. So meet couples na watoto ni one of their birthdays, kids' birthday. So si mimi nimeinvitiwa. I'm the only one without the baby. So these kids are playing, the gifts, cakes and everything. Lakini wakaenda ikafika time anaona just sawa wako na rooms za kucheza, wamekoko wacheze. Ikafika saa 4 si wazai wakaanza kukata.
Ndo macrates zinatoa.
Huko chini. Watu basi imekuwa ndio anacheza truthodea. Niko like hadi watu wanatwerk. Niko like oh my god. Nao ni wazai watu kuja ni watu big. Ni mamake ametoa shati.
Ni t-shirt.
Mamake kwa hivi ya
Ona baba alikunywa kutoka kitovu.
No, wanasikizanga.
Oh my god, it was so bad. Lakini tuliwafungia huko ndani. Niko tena
anasikiza. Is it they always watching or listening?
They always know. So we were kids, we know.
Lakini sasa shout out to
them
wako na house. So wamekuwa wacheza huko na so unajua kuna toy room. So wako huko kwa toy room huko upstairs nini. Lakini huko chini. Oh my god, uko like ilikuwa basha Mtoi ama hiyo. Ani hao wazayo
walisema. Hata basha watu ibaki ya watu. The way it used to be. It used to be fun that way.
You guys know Arnold, right? Shout out to Arnold's family. And I'm saying this because I've even told them. They look for every excuse.
For a party.
Yo.
Mtoto
amepasa Eldoret.
It is big.
Yeah, you've been there.
The event I went to was big. And then I am told you.
My tent.
I feel out of place. Literally for like Queen Basha mtoto hii.
Oh my god.
Amepona.
Sherehe
to Rangao, man. Shout out to Rangao.
Guy, hadi miliona hivyo. Grandparents wamekuja. It was a crazy, but ilifika mas walienda kulala. Sasa grandparents pia washaenda. Sasa imefika masaa zao. Wamefika.
Sio, inakuwa usiku.
Sasa grandparents wametoka around wakishakata keki wamegift. They left because they don't stay far. So they left around 10. Watu wakaenda kucheza, wengine washalala. Walala 8 because hadi kuna wadogo. Halala mapema. After that, man, I'm like, hizi mapombe zinatoka wapi? Just wilding, man. Hadi imagine bado watu waliendea pombe usiku. Imeisha hadi watu wako like, twendeni saa 8. Mmekuwa di teenagers.
Mtoto aliblockana.
Hawamini. Maana muamini.
Tuliza. Kuna hivyo ndo wanajitanganywa. Tuliza. Imagine sisi ni wazazi.
Huamini ni wazazi wa watu. Kuko like nyinyi wazazi aje. And then kuna mtu yatamka asubuhi aseme, "Daddy, niko like ungeje tu babaka alikuwa anafanya jana."
Magoti hapa.
So there.
Imagine. Oh my God, what a twerk.
People need to talk about that.
Basi watoi baki ya watoto.
Personally, I feel like a kid below 5 years uhitaji kuinvite watu.
Si ndio?
At 1 year old,
maybe family members like
buffalo kids.
1 year old
specifically.
Like grandparents
maybe.
My 1 year old birthday. I wish I can get that photo. Ilikuwa imejaa hivi.
Watu
wote upload. Wote.
Mimi pia nikiona family pictures. And the next time uko kwangu niambie nikushow cuz niko nazo.
Yeah.
I'm like this, naumisha watu wazae tu keki. Sitting room imejaa watu wakubwa.
Hakuna watoi?
Watoi walienda.
Ile imejaa watoto.
Hadi wakubwa. Ndio kalenda ni kina nani?
Siwajui for shit. 1 year, mimi niko 1 year sijui shit. Watoto ni wengi. Like wengi my cousins.
Lakini 1 year hadi mtoto anafanyiwa birthday anajua nini?
So that's what I'm saying. 1 year old, don't be inviting people at your
hadi ajui.
Hadi ajui birthday ni. Maybe do it for like piga mapicha zenye ataonaje.
Ama mbayadi keki ndogo. Guyadi ajui kublow. Like uni mtu ajui shit.
I think it should be a celebration between the parents for 1 year.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Like
I don't even think.
We should invite friends at 1 year.
Not friends, like 1 to 3 people. You know, what to very close shimani because ni mtoi mdogo 1 year. So it's like for me it would be like an appreciation of life for mtoi kufika 1 year without health complications, nini celebration of just life. That's why I do it.
And don't make it crazy.
Yeah, that's what I'm
me I think by 1 year
sijui
me probably invite
kids now first.
No, but when it happens,
I probably invite my mom
and make it.
I mean like it's just family dinner.
Family
dinner. Like
pictures.
You know, family dinner. If my sisters would be around town, nakawa wako wasipande gari. Surely.
Usipande shuttle.
Man, upande shuttle Kisumu na kuja Rongai. Man, for 1 year birthday, kwani una job. Unajua and stuff like that. Unless we are neighbors or we come from one town and you're like, oh, your aunties will be coming. We make just at a dinner ya 7 ama at 6. By 9 watu waende kwao.
Watu wameenda home.
Unajua hata 8.
Hata 7.
Even 7 is possible. Make at
even eat outside. Watu
waende home, you know. But you know again eating outside is another thing. Just have an intimate thing.
Nimeinvite kadhaa na sisiendagi.
Ya watoi.
1 year old one invite me kuja kufanya nini? Hapo unaambiwa BYOB. Jason anajua. Jason anajua ni bring your own boss.
I know, man. It's crazy.
It's nuts, man. No, but I will be very curious to see when it happens for you guys. I'll be very curious to see.
1 year.
Yeah. Shmani anaka kutuma invite.
Acha mimi nikwambie mimi na
Shmani yako na professionalism.
Anakuambia no, please RSVP.
Si ati nini.
Mlikuwa na yeye lakini please RSVP.
Nakwanga watu.
Give me number.
Hizo mimi nakwanga watu.
Kadi.
Unaona hadi kama naenda kuinvite kwangu na kuandikianga message.
Fomo.
Nasema hi. Na nilikuwa na wewe jana. this weekend we are doing this and this. I am that person.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think I'll be a parent when I'll be hiding a lot of stuff. Even if I'll be pregnant, I wouldn't want anybody to know. Watashtukia tu niliolewagwa.
Oh, are you guys about to do those photo shoots?
No, I won't. That's what I'm saying. I won't do it. Me, I won't do it.
Baby bump.
Umeshikwa na mjambo.
I won't do
Hana
it.
shati.
Mr. Fine.
From your body art.
Man, Mr.
Mi walai
Fine.
naambia
I won't do that
If
thing.
my man mwenye akinimotivate kufanya kitu kama hiyo,
Utafanya?
yeye mwenye ako na ufala.
I know. Nimedhani utafanya. I was like, utafanya.
Ako na ufala.
Utafanya.
Ako na ufala.
Oh.
Kwa sababu
Yo.
unataka kwenda kuonyeshana kifua gani huko? It's me and us.
Me, I
Let's
tell
do
all my
this in private.
girlfriends, let me see too. Let me see too. Tumechora ma tribals juu nini.
No, vabrana.
White.
Tufupi.
Alafu ati uko nyuma yake.
Uko nyuma yake. Man, mi sitafanya. Mi hadi nikishika mimba sinaweza. Mi ni wale MIA. Watu watashanganga wananiona after 1 year.
Because unajuaga usipoona dem for like ani.
Nakwambia nafanya saa hizo talks zingine nimekuwa serious woman of the society.
Yeah.
Unaongea vitu serious.
Yeah.
Hawa concentrate on body. Wanashangaa udi alikuwa anatembeanga kwa stairs hivi na mavideo. They would never know.
That's crazy,
Yeah.
man. Because I feel like social media, as you said, has introduced this false narrative that we all get sucked into.
Exactly.
And I feel it's important to disconnect. And I want to ask you guys, do you guys have those moments where intentionally, since Tim and our wife even put intentionally you're like, today,
Yeah.
do you guys have that?
I think I did
Because
that.
I feel like for work, especially for you guys being here all the time, it becomes hard. But maybe weekend.
Last weekend, but when I did that,
Yeah.
I was just in my space and not squash TV, not in my phone, just reading.
Okay.
Yeah, like
And
no,
it's important.
yeah, no lights on, no music on, nothing.
Na si ati hakuna stima.
Na sisi hakuna stima iko, but I don't want lights on, just me and my kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
It felt good actually.
Yeah, right?
It's nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Personally, I feel like we really work so much on socials. Like we're those people. I'm always on my phone because I believe that is that's what pays me. That's where I work, you know. And sometimes even giving people your number. Nakuwa tu IG. Because I'm like, you'll get me if you text me even like 2 minutes later. I promise you I'll just see a notification. So it's just the same as having my phone number. So what I'm trying to say, we work a lot on phone and we get so indoctrinated with our phone so much.
Yep.
So I try as much as I can. Most of the weekends I don't go on internet. Unajua mi niko like, why am I online over the week? I wanna have my I won't say I'll be watching, I'll be like chilling, let me watch Netflix, let me just chill at home. Acha nifanye kazi, I love to clean, acha nioshe, acha nifanye hii, unajua, let me do, and then I'll be like, man, ndafungua Monday. Unless it's emergency, le najua, sasa sina credit, lazima nifungue internet. But most times I just try no over the weekend when I'm not working, because I believe adi usiku najua me when I go home I still go and watch like YouTube. What am I going to talk about tomorrow morning? So you even work during the night on weekdays, you know. So on weekends where you have that time, I always just take it for personal time, spending time with, you know, family, friends and stuff like that off work, because our work majorly is on the internet. Yeah.
I think it's important. I think because for me, what I did, because I noticed I was on Instagram a lot, I put the 1 hour thing, the limit. And I think it's like Instagram changed it, because 1 hour ilikuwa inafika, inakwambia 1 hour, una click. No now. Unaendelea. Sasa hiyo wamefika mahali, they tell you 1 hour imefika, it's time to stop, then they give you show options. You click show options, wanakuuliza uko sure.
Yeah.
They make it hard until uko
exactly, which is good.
You know.
Yeah, which
and
is.
then what I realized.
What is that? What is
IG limit, time limit.
Oh, unaweza set.
6 hours, 1 hour, even 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
If you're on IG continuously
you just go to
for 10
settings
minutes,
on Instagram.
I'll show you.
Okay.
And another thing I realized, when you miss the internet for like 5 days or 3 days, 2 days, you come back. I know. You're like.
I know. There's nothing that stopped.
You know.
Without you, so you're not important on social media. Literally.
It's a humbling experience.
It's
you don't really matter like
it
that.
takes me back to when I used to. kila mtu I think
million
alikuwa in
views.
that phase like when it was a must to post kwa WhatsApp nasikia ni like mbona sija post WhatsApp story hata kama nikaquote tu you know hata IG for me I think nilikuwa na hizo moments niko like sija post hata quote leo hata ni post sija post hata kitu leo squeezy hata I forget sometimes I have WhatsApp status thing like
I know, right?
it works.
Let me tell you, for me as a young guy,
Yeah.
I think in high school,
Mama memes.
what I used to change, profile picture, na the about. Toka siku mbili, natafuta quotes. Nilikuwa naona mimi ni deep yani. Hapo na watu wengine wameiba nasikia fiti.
Ama mtu amepost nini yenye ulipost kule kumsi aliba mimi yangu.
Ndio uliba
Oh my god, imagine mimi kama kuna watu hadi naoneaga huruma niko like hey ujai change profile 10 years later just to
respect
fame
those
you.
people,
Man, niko
Yeah,
like
like
wengine hadi waeke niko like kuna katu profile.
You like to agree.
Na wana haraka nayo niko like which world are you living?
I know.
But imagine
Like
they're very comfortable.
fan kabisha profile literally because I think he was like nataka kutumia pesa sikupata sijui
I
go I
know.
can't find for like is this there
I know.
I can't see your profile
Yeah.
so I think personally I'm also that type of a person who like say just remove it
Yeah.
It's not
Yangu
reason to
kaanga
not like
hadi
acha
10
nitoe.
months. Hadi yangu inaweza kaa hadi 1 year.
Me, I
8
just
months.
remember nilikuwa
Profile
na damu
mostly.
moto yani.
yako imekaa
No, yani kitambo.
yako
Hey,
imekaa.
yo, I used to. What? Kwanza that about that
I know the about
Baba.
thing I used
Mimi
to
hadi
have
sijaiandika.
ilikuwa inaniwasha.
nilikuwa napenda kale kapapo limoni yes kosa
Nilikuwa nashangaa hizi
Like-
emoji watu wanatoa wapi. I didn't even
papo
know.
limoni
But hadi mimi nakumbuka kids siku moja alitumia mtu pesa yangu akaniambia you didn't put your profile so I confused you with Christine. So I had to go and
Literally. So
Yeah.
niko like, eh,
Man, niko
sasa
like mbona
nirudishe tu
natuma pesa
profile.
yangu kwa Christine nilikuwa nikingoja.
That's
So I had to
crazy.
put my profile.
Yeah.
So I can send you money.
But I think it's such a beautiful space to reach where you're like, you know what? I don't really
Nice,
care.
yeah.
Like, sijui who trended, who. Simtarudi na nitaona.
Exactly.
If it really matters, I'll know.
Yeah.
I'll know.
And sometimes I feel like if it were not for work, I don't think we'd be just there so much because we've reached that age where we've experienced it,
Yeah.
we've done it,
Yeah.
and it's just that,
Me, I
which
can
is not
stay 2
important.
weeks.
Life is more fun off the internet.
Off the
trust
internet.
me,
Because,
you
yeah.
have to fake a
That's
lot.
where real life happens. That's
You
where
have
real
to
life
fake a
happens.
lot, you know. Sijui ati unakunywa tu shots sijui aje ukiwa huku nje ya kando ya tent unazipiga zikifuatana hapo unachukua sijui aesthetics sijui cheers
Man, uko hapa na
Like,
singleton.
yo,
but
kwanza
the value to
madem yo
invest.
story inasumbuaga. Me pity whenever I'm in like
Boomerang.
this
Sina nguvu.
kwanza upate huko sijui VIP na msichana kuna njaa. Na ni celeb.
I know.
Utambo wake usini judge like 1,000 times.
Yeah.
Like makes you kule. Kuna kuglagi. Anakula tu vinomo na akusuni
ndio maana mimi
joke.
I'm never ashamed of
Eat.
it. So
I
I'm
know.
never ashamed of eating.
I know, right?
Nitakula
Literally.
wewe ni judge baadaye mimi nimeshiba.
Tunafanya
Me, I pity people who can't live in the truth. I pity them
crazy.
so much. I
Man.
pity them so much. And like working with someone like Mike
Yeah.
or like even, you know, like Christine.
Yeah.
Because me, I'm adding you know, mnaniulizaga, kwani hujui? Me, sijuagi ati sijui content creators, sijui anafanya nini. So we'll be working, unasikia, that's so and so from TikTok. I'm like, okay. Anamsalimia, shy.
I know.
Hebu ni show video zake. Loud!
Loud, oh my
I'm
god.
like, wait, what?
Exactly.
Huyu ndio. Okay.
We had one famous from TikTok huko alikuwa parody. Unakumbuka? Hakuwa anaongea hadi 2 words. Why you interview ilikuwa crazy because like interview itaisha saa ngapi?
I know that feeling.
And then ukienda page yake anafanya parody
Ana
comedy zingine uko like ako na
Yule mwenye alisema
80
ngako down.
ako na 80,000
Ilikuwa
followers.
chini.
Niko like how? Alafu unaona vitu anafanya social media uko like no this cannot be the same person.
Because it's a mask.
Unamuuliza how did you make this and ajedi venye aseme Niko like, how are you this person and you
Yes.
really you're this person?
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
And also in the real life is where you're important. On
Yes.
social media you're not. In real life nisipokuona siku mbili sijaona Joby, acha nipige Joby kwa simu yake. On social media, even if they don't see you for 10 years, they're like, oh, finally she's back after 10 years.
Yeah.
You know, they don't care where you are.
True.
They don't. So in real life is where the real things happen. It's where your real friends are, your real people are, your real family are. Hao watu, man, watu wanaenda social media kulia.
Sinakwambia
Family
ukija
help
mtu
me.
wangu. Una set up tripod, una record, una make sure lighting iko poa, alafu
I know.
and then you go back.
Sasa haijakuwa vizuri. Urudi tena uli. What is
Yo,
psychopath?
that's crazy to
That's
me.
a psycho.
That's crazy to me.
That's why these people from the internet, they are psychos.
You're true, and they have so many mental issues.
Yeah.
Because you're living so many personalities. They're contrasting with that. Within you zinapigana. Ujue gani itatoka leo.
Man, kwanza hao nasemanga hao mademu wako na liver. Man, wanashinda wana host, wanaonyesha mapicha. Niko like uko club Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday na unalewa. Ni liver gani uko nao msichana? Na ameslay na nifiza ni time gani unafanya hii makeup?
Yeah.
Na uslay na bado uko na hii liver.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's too much. It's just too much.
Yeah, but I think I would love for everyone to reach that space where you separate. You're like,
This
real
is
life,
important. Yeah.
social media, that's the difference.
Exactly.
And I think that's where true happiness is. Because I feel like in the next 50 or so years, we're going to have so many messed up people. So many messed up people because of social
Lonely.
media. Yeah, just mentally messed up. Because I read somewhere that the human mind was not meant for social media. Because you remember growing up, ulikuwa care what you see. If you're in Mombasa, you don't know what's happening in Nairobi unless it's breaking news. Nowadays, you wake up right now, you can know what Keith had for breakfast. And he's so many thousands of miles away. You wake up right now, you can know whatever is happening right now in China.
I know.
And not even news, just kuna kadem kanatembea sahi China. It's crazy, bruh. And the mind was not meant for that.
I know, right?
So in like 50 or so years, we're gonna see the effects.
And I feel like also the internet was brought to actually study our environment, to know
It's
where
also
we
disconnecting people.
are. And, you know,
It's disconnecting people because just like what you said, people going on a restaurant kwa picha nini, but hakuna what
Hakuna
brought you
connection.
guys outside.
Exactly.
Let me tell you one thing I hate is I follow you on social media. We've never met, but I follow you.
Yeah.
Maybe even I like some of your stuff.
Yeah.
Then to patane somewhere, I'm not gonna talk to you. Me, I've never understood that. And not that mtu ni celeb, just regular shit.
So you want to go and say hi to them?
Why are you following me? And
We are
maybe
good.
like Shmai to me follow Yana.
I
We've
know.
never met.
Yeah.
Yeah, just be like, yo, hi, I follow
I
you.
follow
And me
you.
know you like my
Exactly.
shit.
Yeah, and you
I
know,
like your shit.
afu
Yeah,
tunaangaliana ile ya
Kuna dem fulani tukatupatana naye
Celeb
sana.
mingi.
Wanasema to her. Yeah.
Celeb
She's just a
mingi.
good. She's just
Say imagine.
anafanana na wewe. Body.
sema mpatane na yeye.
Height.
Alafu ajifanye.
Alafu yako huko wewe pia uko huko.
Ati mnapimana.
Alafu kesho yake ana like shit.
Ana like, I
Tufanye
know.
hivyo.
I
Tabasamu.
I
Yo, me,
know,
I
right?
hate that shit.
I
man.
know.
Asijaielewa.
Yeah,
I've never
I know.
had that. Personally, I've had people actually come approach me. Like,
Me, I do that. If like I know you from online as Jay
Yeah,
Corona,
follow IG.
like yo, what's up?
Yeah.
Naonaga.
Vitu zangu.
nimekufollow.
I've seen
Yeah.
also that.
We don't need to talk.
Yeah.
Show to hey yo, you know. Yeah.
I've seen your stuff.
Yeah.
Keep doing good. Do not
You never know, actually, some up again, it's taking risks, and some approach bring you some amazing things.
Facts.
Ujue unasalimia nani.
Exactly.
Facts.
Try.
Kwanza in our line of work. You never know, because it's always
Try.
about networking every day.
So-
Hawa tunadharau.
So quick story. There's this TikTok guy. I'm sure you what him Shamon. He's pretty famous there. Kumbe anaishi Rungai. Watu wengi wanaishi huku. Mimi sikuwa najua.
Wako wengi.
So supermarket too. Like when I'm going to pay for my stuff, he's immediately behind me. Something happens outside, so me and the cashier start commenting on it. Then I'm like, mbona umse acheki? So I look at him, I'm like, that's so, but I was paying, so I paid first, and I'm like, yo, niaje. was a big fan of your work, man. And I tried to like, bruh. Sasa tulikuwa tunyamaziane tu hivi.
Anakujua.
Kwanza kwenye uli.
Like somebody luko.
Sasa tulikuwa tunyamaziane tu.
Kuona.
Yeye alikuwa mimi nimemuona. Yeye
Alikuwa nyuma
ameniona.
yake, anaona huyu si analipa. I know, he's crazy.
Yeah, I never understand it.
I know.
I feel like people are always scared of response or
you see, it doesn't matter
like
what you tell
the
me.
reaction.
Exactly.
Me see, I like you.
Your work.
Me, I go even to, because you see, because I'm also an artist. Me, I've met so many big artists when they don't know I'm an artist. I'm just a like, I walk to his house as a big fan, and I walk up, studying that he's doing, I don't know what kind of day you have here.
I know.
But because I like your stuff,
I
I'd be
know.
like, yo, Shmani must follow you, man. I love where you go.
I know.
I feel like for me,
And you don't know what that does.
I'd
to someone.
avoid
I
you
know.
if I'm a fan of yours. Najua tumefollowiana. If I meet you and then you give me that awkward cold behavior, sitakusalimia.
What's that awkward cold behavior?
Like you tunajuana hivyo
Or
then
maybe what if when unamjua?
Yeah.
okay, I'll say hi.
Okay.
But tukionyesha pia uko na ustar, pia mimi ni star.
I feel like also wasanii pia, if you try to be, and I feel like that's why people tend to
Back away. Kidogo.
because there's something one thing I've noticed, because mimi when I nimekuwa kwa sisi sema nikimit and then you meet them later in your career and then you see how they behave. Like nime notice this, I don't know if it works, but I've noticed the moment you're cool with somebody, you can go say hi, I'm a fan of this. But the moment you start doing too much, kuna usanii na mwingine. You know, saa anaanza usta. Unajua saa now he feels like, oh, saa, I mean, when he fanatic, oh, acha saa nikuwe sasa that star, acha nijifanye, oh, sasa sijimi ni otero and stuff like that. But when you are in a space where you just hi, ama normal. Atakuwa na shanga who
I feel like that those who just give that card
there's that
without you even saying hi, Shmani, feel like kuna wenye tu wanakuanga tu na hiyo attitude ya like
ya usani.
But you know what? After once you
like
interact with
fans.
them, na ukiwajua fit, you realize it's just
a character.
Because of course pia hiyo lazima vino.
Of course that has to be there.
But just know it's like it's like a switch. Know when to turn it on and off. Like msaki kwa approach, don't be like
but sometimes also give these people space. Mtu akona familia yake unakula lunch, unakujia selfie. Unajua it becomes a problem when mtu atacheka na wewe, atakuonyesha attitude because when he's out there is a father.
Setting,
he's a father, he's a wife.
That's true.
Hey, I'm here to find, can we hug? No, please.
If I see you in public, I mean like you see if it's an event. Me bro, I don't care. Whether you know me or not. And so many times I do that and they know me and it scares me because like sasa singeongea atungekuwa sasa tunaongea hivi.
I know, right? Yeah.
That shit is nuts to me. Yo mazee, I'm a big ada mimi Joby mazee Black on Fire. What? Let's stop that.
I know. It's just as easy because it creates a lot of networks. You know, you never know who you're gonna meet over there. You never know. Sometimes you even walk out and Watu wa TV. I don't know why they call us Watu wa TV. I think because we used to walk on the road. Word of the street. Watu wa TV. Unajua ukisema watu wa TV unajua tu ni wewe. Unajua. One time went out, somebody said Shmani. So unajua Shmani ni jina ingine yenye sometimes unaweza sikia Mani. Sometimes unaweza sikia mtu amesema Kani. So you're not sure. And then I'm like, that's not me. It can't be me. Kwanza kwa stage. Can't be me. And then akasema, what a deal.
You're like,
I'm like, that's me. I just like, nimekuwa nawasikia TikTok. Si nini wale waliko like, oh okay, nice. Unajua, like niliona tao sisi kosa kuwasalimia. And it's
ana
agenda so kutivo na naenda. Unajua, it's not a big deal. This is pia maselebu wako pia na usanii mingi. Ustar. There's this ustar that comes with them. And wengine pia dawa ni attitude. Ukiwa treat na attitude pia wanakuwa na shangaa.
Sasa hiyo ndio inawasumbua.
Inawasumbua. Nime notice anashangaa huyu pia ni nani? Mbona yeye pia ako na ustar? Atashinda na kuangalia. So uko like na wewe nini unajua na mnachukiana. I know dawa yao pia ni attitude. I'm like okay bro, so what's up? Unajua exactly.
But all I'm saying is let's give people their flowers, because for me I'm like, I like what you do, I'll come tell you.
Cool.
You don't even have to know my name.
Exactly.
Just be like, yo. And then you never know what kind of day that person is having.
I know.
You know, maybe they're at the brink of, hey, maybe cute to a man quit. Abushman come, yo maze, that thing
you're doing, exactly.
And I'm like, okay, so what wananiona? You know.
Exactly.
Man, it's crazy. Let's give people their flowers.
It's really important, man. Mostly kwa usanii watu wanateseka hapa hivi. Watu wana survive. The other day niko kwa hii place naongea na msanii fulani. Anasema namuuliza, at least haina kuona IG. Sikuonangi, wewe nakuonanga after 3 months, wewe ni msanii aina gani? How are you selling your stuff? Ako like, you know, kwa usanii there's 2 different characters.
Yeah.
There is the real you, which I can't name, and there is a Chad, right? So a Chad is this artist, is this type of person, but the real you is just a cool person, you know, and stuff like that. So yako like mimi tu ni boy wa mtaa, mimi napenda tu kuchill. Sasa lazima sijui character ingine. So I'm like, as an artist you have to have that, because that is what people have to know. Unajua you have to separate the two. Unajua like I'm really struggling with this. Hadi hizi social media ukiona nimeingia sahi, nishukuru cause hadi sikuwa najuanga kuangalia hizo vitu, unajua. So I'm like, okay, you should continue or look for it. And that's why you find most artists who don't know how to have that character of probably a child, they have social media managers who like now create that character. Kiwa studio ana post, ukiwa unafanya kitu anasema say something, fanya nini, unajua, and stuff like that. So alikuwa anajaribu kuniambia you have to have that, and you have to have the real you as a person.
True.
You know, and it gets and then ako like unajua saa ingine niko na stress zangu, mimi tu ni boy wa mtaa natulia, saa ingine I'm gonna lose hope, and then I'm trying to run away from that life. Nikitembea kidogo mtu ananiita hiyo jina ya unajua, alafu nakwambia shit bado mimi ni msa man. Unajua kuna mse, cause the moment amekuita hiyo jina usanii utact kama msanii. Sasa utakuwa like hey bado nafanya muziki, utaanza tena kuongea story ya muziki ama you know, and that. So you have to get back to that, because you might meet somebody who recognizes you na ujitambue hadi unakwaga sijui nani and stuff like that.
I think you should just learn to separate the two. And do you know a rapper called Logic?
Yeah.
Logic said it best, because his real name is Bobby.
Yeah.
And he was like, me when I leave the studio, it's a Logic.
Exactly.
Me ni Bobby.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And me, I also tried to apply that, because even we were talking about this with my bro the other day. I was like, wait bro, when you nasa wegiweni msanii? I'm like, bro, me until him say, oh yeah, I'm like, shit.
Exactly.
You lose yourself in that job, either YouTube brand.
Exactly.
You know, which is nuts, man.
Which is really crazy. Separating the two, and it's really important, man, to have to know the real life, and even when it comes to your marriages, when it comes to your relationship, when it comes to everything you do in your life.
Yeah.
Hawa senyo huenda wanalia social media, wanasema my family on social media, wanavutana huko kama TikTok is another world, man.
People do that.
Man, TikTok, niko like, guy, TikTok ni maselebu wengine. The TikTok si IG. One thing I've noticed, TikTok is just something else. Wanagombana huko, wanakreatiana ma vitu za kukosana, ma groups. Na wamejiona tu hapo TikTok. Niko like, in real life hata watu hamjuani. It's a whole world. Man, wameshakosana. Niko like, hadi watu wako marafiki. Angalia hata hao wase walipatana tu hapa TikTok. Hako hata marafiki in real life, because he had big numbers, maybe meet and greet and stuff like that. What Niko like washakosana, their enemies wanaongea wamefungwa. Oh my god.
Example, I want to use the Brian Chira situation. Like there was a lot of things that escalated from that. Friends, family.
Exactly.
And then it just leads to a whole drama of again
leading to money, and huyu ako kwa hii live anaongea na ukuza uongo haiko hivyo, huyu ako oh my god. Niko like ni wase hapa TikTok nani maseleb huko hivyo. Niko like hawa wase wako na nani man numbers 500k niko like 1 million. Huyu anafanyaga nini? Atumjui kwa hii dunia nyingine. like literally, but TikTok ni celeb. Ujaona hadi hao watu ko like, man, TikTok is another
Juzi
world.
was with some Gen Zs and they were explaining some of this TikTok. I'm like, so this one did this to this one.
Exactly.
And then that one, I'm like, wait, that
No,
one,
no,
that one, best friend, yeah, those ones.
Na unajua watu ni wa TikTok tu hapo. Hawajuani hadi they're not maybe friends in real life.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. It's another world.
Metaverse.
It's another world, man. It's another world.
We have jumped through a bunch of rabbit holes today, but allow us. You know, it's a new month. It's Virgo season. It's only right, man. Yeah, man. What is the main strength and the main weakness of being a Virgo?
Of being a Virgo?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I don't know. Do we have weaknesses? Yes. I feel like, yeah, we love so hard and we can let go so easily.
Okay.
At the same time. Unajua, like if you wanna show that love, you can show it 100. Like like na mtu akikutoka in any way, hadi kama ni familia, kama ni rafiki, kama ni mapenzi. These are people who love to the fullest. I feel like that is one of the strengths and the weaknesses of Virgo, but also the personality.
Okay. Strong personality.
It's really strong.
Okay.
That's one thing I've noticed also. Because I'm always like, right now I'm going to social media and naona watu wamezaliwa niko like, mbona watu walikuwa na follow, and then unajua before follow msee kuna tunakuwa attract kwa mtu. Unapata niwe ama ndio kwa maana nakaga hivi ama ndio you feel they have something like kuna tuka kitu tu unique kwake and stuff like that. So there's just personality and how they show love.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, happy Virgo season to all the Virgos out there. September also has Libras, so shout out to them as well.
And the man.
I'll see you.
Yes, sir.
Kabisa, man.
Who's a Libra?
Talks, Mike.
Oh, man, I thought me and Talks were Virgos. Only 23rd.
Yeah.
Just
Talks, Mike, Pato. My friend.
Hi.
Yeah.
Joby, why are you saying hi like that?
TMI.
Catch us every Tuesday, every Thursday, only on the Black Keys and Queens frequency.
Yes, sir.
I'll see you.
Yeah.
Yes, man. HR the messenger.
SHU the money plans.
JOBY.
I'll see you.
Yeah. Much love, guys. Love that song.